Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Music Madness. We are making our way through our favorite hymns, trying to see what our number one hymn is. I'm Michael Hatfill. I'm one of the pastors at the Piedmont Park Seventh-day Adventist Church. This is my son, Ethan, who is doing all the technology for us, and my lovely wife, Jeanette. And we are here to talk about hymns, to talk about how they mean so much to us, and maybe even to argue a little bit. We have some great hymns to talk about. This is the end of the first round, and so after this, I think it's just going to get harder and harder as these favorite hymns come head to head. But we're going to jump right in, unless you guys have anything to say.
We'll just pop up the ones we're doing today.
All right, let's let everybody in on the action of what we're going to be looking at. And nobody wanted to sing to start, I don't think.
Nope.
I didn't want to do that.
I thought it was you.
Nope, it wasn't. I don't think it was.
All right, no singing, just talking about some wonderful songs. And here we have two great ones coming head to head, Because He Lives, up against When the Roll is Called Up Yonder. Both wonderful hymns. When the Roll is Called Up Yonder was actually inspired in part by a youth, because there was a presenter one day who was taking a roll call at a youth meeting, and he listed off one of the names of a young gal who wasn't there. Her father was an alcoholic, and for whatever reason she didn't attend that night. And so this gentleman said, when my name is called up yonder, I pray that I'll be there to respond. And that night he got home, and there was the song. There were the words, the music just flowed to him. So beautiful song, When the Roll is Called Up Yonder. And Because He Lives, perhaps one of the most beautiful hymns of all. It's one of my favorites. So I'm just going to go ahead and start and say I'm picking that one. I think it's going to go really far. It's a song that just inspires me, brings tears to my eyes, but let you guys talk about these songs.
You've already put my vote up there.
I know, because I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to be. I'm choosing because He Lives, and can't argue that one. I know what you're choosing. Pretty sure.
I am choosing Because He Lives. I love when the roll is called up yonder. It's a very fun song to listen to, hopeful song. But Because He Lives, that was one up there with Amazing Grace. It shouldn't be in here at all, because it's always going to be number one.
Well, we're going to find out what
It
will be
will.
number one for Jeanette at the end of this. Because He Lives, if you've never heard David Crowder do a version of that, search it on YouTube. Beautiful song. Okay, our next bracket is two great songs as well. In the Sweet, By and By, and All Things Bright and Beautiful. Both great songs. What do we think?
This one's pretty easy for me. I love Sweet By and By.
That's your pick? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought you were going to be like, I love Sweet By and By, but I'm going to go with All Things Bright and Beautiful.
Oh, yeah?
Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Sweet By and By too.
Well, we're not going to be arguing about this one either. Sweet By and By, just a great song about heaven, and good for us to remember in this troubled world that it is going to work out someday. God is going to work things out, and the troubles of this world will be forgotten in that sweet by and by. Now, here's where it gets really tough.
Yeah,
this
this is a
bracket
tough one.
is not
This
easy
is a
as I
hard
look
one.
at it. We have There Is a Fountain, which is a beautiful song, and Blessed Assurance, Jesus is Mine. Does anyone know who wrote Blessed Assurance? Do we know that one? Written by two ladies, actually. Phoebe was the gal who wrote the music for
From
it.
Friends?
Not from Friends,
Oh.
no, a different Phoebe. She played the music one day, and she happened to play it for Fanny Crosby.
Ah, Fanny.
And after she heard it, Fanny said, that is Blessed Assurance. And she wrote the lyrics to it. And so that's how Blessed Assurance was written, which is an amazing song. And so is There's a Fountain. So I am struggling inside right now. This should have come much later in the tournament, but here we are head to head. What are we doing? We don't know.
You're supposed to go first.
I'm supposed to go first last time. Wait, no, I didn't.
No, you did
I thought I
not.
did. Alright, my turn. I'm going to go with There Is a Fountain.
I am surprised.
I don't know which one to choose.
Okay, flip a coin.
I don't have a coin. I'm going to have to go with that one.
I'm going with Blessed Assurance.
Oh man, we do have a fight here. and I'd like to tell somebody that they're wrong, but I really don't know who's wrong right now.
Yeah, you can't really argue about this one because
Either
either
you're
way
right.
it goes, you're gonna be happy with it.
Yeah, but it's hard. It is so hard to pick one over the other. Whew.
I would pick There's a Fountain tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you could do this exact same thing tomorrow, or even later tonight, and be like, "No, switch it."
Yeah,
switch
it back.
So I hope that you're making comments. Hope you're talking to your people that you're with, your friends. Feel free to argue with us and tell us that we're wrong. I think I'm going to go with There Is a Fountain.
Oh.
Yeah, so Jeanette is wrong here.
I am not wrong.
But man, two great songs. I don't know.
Come on, people. Back me up. Back me up.
Okay, here we have another great bracket. We have Redeemed, which at least in the Adventist hymnal, there are two different versions of that. Same lyrics, but different melody. But that's a great song, especially when it's played very uplifting. And For the Beauty of the Earth, which is a very pretty song. Very pretty song. So, I can go first on this one. I know what I'm going to pick. I'm going to go with Redeemed. I love that song, talking about salvation and the joy of salvation that we have through Jesus Christ. So this one's a pretty easy one for me, though. For the Beauty is certainly a pretty song.
Yeah, I'm in the same place as you. I love Redeem because it's almost like Battle Hymn of the Republic. It's just so powerful. You can listen to it over and over and still enjoy it.
Okay, Jeanette, are you going to be wrong again?
I'm not. I'm going to be right this time. I'm
Okay.
going to go with Redeemed. Again, same reasons. It's just a very, very powerful song. Although For the Beauty of the Earth, I can picture it, for a creation song or something, and it's beautiful. But Redeemed is so much more powerful.
I think we pressured her into that one.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, our next bracket is two great songs. Be Thou My Vision, which is a wonderful Celtic song, has an Irish feel to it, and God Be With You Till We Meet Again. That was a song that growing up in the Methodist church, we would typically sing that at the very end. We would gather around and hold hands and sing that, and it was just a great way to end the church service, a wonderful kind of prayer song. Asking God's blessing. So
Let's make her go first.
Yes.
I will go
Peer pressure.
first. I will go first. So
See
then
if you can
I
get it
can't
right.
follow you anymore. I'm going to go with Be Thou My Vision.
Okay.
I love that song. Love what it says. Love the music, the melody. I really like God Be With You Till We Meet Again, but being the person I am, I don't like to say goodbye. So that song's out for me.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna have to go with Be Thou My Vision. I just like listening to that one because it's so soothing, softening, almost feels reverent.
It is,
Oh.
and very reverent song, and I'm going to go with it as well. It's got to be three. I just,
It's not it as well. It's Be Thou My Vision.
oh man, Be Thou My Vision, yes.
If it was as well, we wouldn't even be talking about that one either.
No, Be Thou My Vision, one of my favorite songs. I just like the Irish feel to it, so it's one of my favorites. I think it's going to go far in this bracket. Here we
Said that
have
about every song. It's
No,
gonna go
no,
far.
no. But I
Every
think that
song.
one will.
Every song's gonna go far.
And that's when we'll start arguing.
Okay, here we go with our next bracket. We have Be Still My Soul, which is a pretty song, and Jesus Loves Me, This I Know. We threw in a couple songs that are, from the past, but classics, almost children's songs, but still beautiful message in that one as well. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. It's so simple and yet very profound and powerful. Anybody want to go first on this?
I think you guys are both looking at me.
We are. We're looking at each
I'm
other.
looking in your direction. I'm looking at either of you.
I guess I'll have to go first. For me, I think I love Be Still My Soul, and I love Jesus Loves Me, but Jesus Loves Me is just so simple, down to the point, and you just know what it means just because of the lyrics. Some of the lyrics, you're just like, you're looking for a feel, and that one just tells you the simplest version of the Bible.
Mhm.
So I'm choosing that one.
I'll agree with that. Just a great song. Doesn't take long to learn it, and once you know it, it's with you kind of forever. So nothing against Be Still My Soul. That's a wonderful, powerful tune. But I like Jesus Loves Me, so I'm going with that. And Jeanette is shaking her head
Jesus don't love
because
you.
she's wrong again.
Jesus does love me. I know he loves me, and I don't need a song to tell me that. Be still my soul, or be still my my
that's
soul. I need that to calm. I love that calming effect after, you get very passionate about things and things that are going on in the world. And be still my soul just is inviting God for that peace and that stillness.
Very
I love
good.
Jesus Loves Me. It's one of the first songs I taught my child and my other child.
Yeah.
But that song has a deeper meaning for me.
Hey, she's not afraid to be wrong. That's what
I
they say
am
that
not.
about your mother.
You guys can
Okay.
say I'm wrong all you want. I know I'm right.
Here we go. Two great songs as well. I don't like this one. I'd like to skip it because these are two of my favorites. This Little Light of Mine, which is again a classic song for kids, but for adults too. And How Firm a Foundation. Both great songs. I don't know what I'm going to pick, so somebody else jump in here.
I'll pick first. This one, I really don't know why. I think I just flipped a coin in my head. But I love How Firm a Foundation. But This Little Light of Mine, since I threw out Jesus Loves Me, I want This Light of Mine.
At least she does have an inner child still. It's not completely dead. All right, so hold up. I'm going to let you be the tiebreaker. All right, because I'm going to go with How Firm a Foundation.
Ooh.
I like that song. The lyrics are great.
You just don't want to
powerful.
spread your light.
I do. There's nothing wrong with the other song. This Little Light of Mine is wonderful and it's upbeat, but How Firm a Foundation is so amazing about the confidence we have in Jesus.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think
You're wrong. No.
I think this is the first time you picked a wrong song.
Oh!
What? No, you're
you
not gonna
are
agree with me?
wrong.
That can't happen. No.
The first time this bracket.
Yay.
That is
I'm picking
because
This
I'm-
Little Light of Mine.
Okay. This hasn't happened yet, but as pastor, I have veto power.
Oh, no,
so
you
give me
don't.
that clicker
No,
to
no,
switch
no.
this. Folks,
No.
put some comments in. Explain to these folks
No. Mm-mm.
why How Firm
This
Foundation.
little light of mine,
Well, it's a
I'm
good
gonna
song.
let it shine.
It's a good song.
The reason I'm choosing that song is because I feel if the Bible was false, the flame would still
Oh, nice.
not be going. And I feel the flame is still growing. It's growing stronger. That's why I'm choosing that one. I like that.
Because we have a firm foundation in Jesus and the Bible, which is why we can let our light shine. I'm telling you. Can't imagine they'd be so wrong.
Oh, no.
Okay, here is our last bracket for this round. We're finishing the first round, and it's not going to be easy. Here we have Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus and Nothing But the Blood. Two great tunes. I love them both. Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus, very reflective. You hear that as appeal songs for people to have their heartstrings tugged. And Nothing But the Blood, that's just one of my favorite songs. I remember hearing the youth sing that years ago, and just very powerful as well. And I don't know if I want to go first because you guys sabotaged the last one and went wrong. So who wants to go first this time?
I know which one I'm picking.
All right,
Do you know
what
which one you got?
Yeah.
Which one you go first then?
Okay. I'm gonna do Nothing But the Blood because that's all you really need is the blood of Christ.
Mhm.
Just that simple.
Yeah. Okay.
I love Nothing But the Blood. It's a very nice song. I don't like these two going head to head because I love
I
both
don't
of
think
them.
anybody does.
Yeah. But Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus, I remember when I first started becoming an Adventist is when I discovered this song, and it was sung by John Lowe McCain. And just the emotion, and it really is where our focus needs to be. And this song kind of takes you into the presence of God.
Oh boy.
Who
Two
you gonna
great
go with?
two great songs, and I agree. That's one that
Sleep
I
on the
remember.
couch or Tech Boy? I don't know.
He could shut off our internet. Who knows what he could do if we make him angry.
I want this video to go out on time.
True, that too. Boy, yeah, I remember this song, Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus, when we were becoming Adventists. Situations like this, I think of both songs being on the radio, and if I had to, which one would I go to? And I'd probably do Nothing But the Blood. So Jeanette is wrong twice in this, and I
Twice
was
in a
wrong once, and
day.
you were
No.
in all the time.
Finally,
So-
I think it's the
Oh.
first time that's happened.
That could be you're usually the one that's wrong.
I've
here.
started learning.
It's
So-
not all about the cross and the grave, Ethan.
Yeah, there's more.
There's more
to
to
the
life.
story. So we have completed the first round of Music Madness. We have more rounds to come, and it's only going to get harder from here until we get to the final 4 and then the final 2. What do you think? What do you think will be the finals of this? What do you think will be number 1? That's what we're going to find out. But thank you for watching. We hope you'll like the button, maybe share this with your friends, tell others about it, and continue with us on this journey in Music Madness. Thanks again. Stay safe, everyone, and God bless you.